Nice to meet you, everyone. My name is Xiaokun Zhang. I'm from Dalian University of Technology, and I'm glad to be here to share our work. And this work was done during my visiting study at Penn State. Firstly, let's have a look at our title. We focus on sequential recommendation task, whereas the other authors introduced the sequential recommendation aims to predicting items of interest for users based on their history behaviors. And in our work, we explore fine-grained user preferences and item characteristics from user item reviews. And our motivation. Currently, most models solve the task by modeling user behaviors like clicks. However, they solve the recommendation task in an implicit manner. That is, accidental clicks can sometimes misrepresent user interest, thereby introducing noise into the models, impede their model performance. And some measures incorporate the user item reviews into the task to improve their performance, because users explicitly express their attitude on items. Unfortunately, they solve the task in a coarse way. That is, they treat a review as a whole, overlooking that users may have distinct opinions about different attributes within a review. For example, in the review, the user likes the item's appearance, however, they dislike the high heel. So we found that the attribute opinion pair in the reviews can capture user preferences and item characteristics at a fine-grained manner. That is, for the users, we could know that he disliked the tighter style of the pants, and for the items, we can know that the pants hold casual style. So we can explore attribute opinion pairs from reviews to finally handle the recommendation task. However, we face several challenges. Firstly, how can we extract the informative attribute opinion pairs from the reviews? As we all know, the user read reviews on the internet with informal and implicit language. For example, for the review, I was robbed by this thing. Neither the attribute price nor the opinion expensive is expressed in a clear manner. Secondly, how to fairly represent users and items under each attribute with diverse opinions. On the one hand, for distinct attributes, users may express different preferences, and also items may hold different characteristics. And so it requires us to represent the user and items in different attributes. On the other hand, even for certain attributes, opinion diversity impedes the learning of user and item representations. For the user attitude would be changing along with different items. For example, for the attribute size, a user may prefer small cell phones for portability, and at the same time, she will like the large TV for enhanced view. And for items may receive various ratings from different users. For example, for the attribute style, a user may like the high heel, while the others may hate it. Thirdly, the third challenge, how to generate recommendations in the fine-grained manner. And the user's actions are determined by various user preferences and item characteristics from different attributes. Then we should fuse the various user embedding and item embedding from different attributes to derive the overall user preferences and item characteristics. To solve the task, we present a novel model FineRec, and this is the model's framework. Specifically, for the first challenge, we present a large language model with the attribute opinion extraction. As we all know, the LLMs hold extensive language knowledge, and we developed the prompt to extract the attribute opinion pairs from the review. And the AN is predefined attribute by popularity, and the review contents can be replaced by any specific user item review. For example, for the review, it smells nice but too expensive. Given the attribute list, scent, price, and brand, we can we can get the attribute opinion pairs for this review by the LLMs. Secondly, we present fine-grained representative learning to learn user and item embeddings on under each attribute. Firstly, we build for each attribute, we build attribute-specific user opinion item graph, and in the graph, the nodes consist of users and items, and the age consists of and the age signifies opinions that the user expressed for the items under the attribute. And based on the graph, we devise a diversity-aware convolution operation to learn the user embedding and agent embedding under each attribute. Note that for each attribute, a user and item may have unique embeddings, and the opinion embedding and attribute embedding is derived from the word by the BERT model. And we present an interaction-driven fusion mechanism to fuse the various user embedding and item embedding from different attributes. There are no explicit signals indicating how each attribute impacts user decisions. However, the user-item interactions provide insights into these complex patterns. For example, when a user clicks on an item, it signifies a match between overall user preferences and item characteristics. And in the neural models, it may suggest the similarity on representation level. And this is the user-item overall interaction graph. We found that there are three kinds of similarity. Firstly, it's the user-item similarity, which means the commonality between a user and her intact items. And the user-user similarity, which means the users buying the same item can be considered similar. And the item-item similarity means items interacted with the same user are deemed similar. And coincidentally, the user-item similarity means the one-hop relation in the graph, and the user-user and item-item similarity signifies the two-hop relations in the graph. Given the three kinds of similarity, we start by connecting user and item embeddings under various attributes, and we rely on user item and user similarity to update the overall user embedding, and rely on user item and item similarity to get the overall item embedding. Based on the user overall preferences and user recent interest, we make the prediction. And we use 4 real-world data sets with commonly used two metric expresses and NDCG to examine the performance of all models. This is the overall performance, and we can see from the table that our model shows the best performance among all baselines, which proves the effectiveness of our proposed model in the sequential recommendation task. And we also examine the effects of fine-grained manner, and the variant view review as a whole. That is, it builds a single user review item graph where to note distinguish various user opinions on different attributes. And this variant ignores opinion that it creates attribute-specific user item graph for each attribute without considering the related opinions. And our model shows better performance than both of its variants, with this prove that our proposed fine-grained manner is effective in understanding the user preferences and contribute to the improvements of sequential recommendation. And we also demonstrate the effectiveness of diversity-aware convolution operation. And we replace our proposed interaction-driven fusion mechanism with the commonly used MLP, and the experiments demonstrate the effectiveness of our proposed interaction-driven fusion mechanism. And we also conduct some case study to examine what exactly happened in the fan manner. And first, we can see that the LLM is effective in extracting the attribute of opinion pairs. That for the review, we can see that the LLM extracts the comfort attribute and the price attribute. And secondly, our proposed fan grand manner our fan grand is effective in the tasks where the attributes the user cares about are hit by our model. That is the predict item. For the predict item, its attribute are overlapped with the attribute of items the user clicked in the sequence, like the price and the quality. To conclude, we present to handle the sequential recommendation task in a fine-grained manner, where we explore the attribute opinions of reviews to finally review user preferences and item characteristics. Extensive experiments are conducted to demonstrate the effectiveness of our model, and further analysis also justifies the effectiveness of fine-grained manner in handling the recommendation task. And that's all. Thanks for your attention. And we have published the codes of the paper, and you please feel free to contact me if you are interested in our work. And I will join the City University of Hong Kong, and I welcome any kinds of cooperation. And more details, please refer to our paper. And I'm looking forward for your question.